What's up, divas? So today I am going to be talking about puffy eyes. Yes, I have them, the puffy eyes under here, my under eye, I just said that. Eye bags. I was trying not to say eye bags, but I'm saying eye bags because I have eye bags. This is not comfortable. This does not feel good, but I needed to share this with you guys. So here goes. I started to notice these the puffiness under the eyes. When did I start to see that? Probably about a good 2 years ago, I would think. Okay, my late 40s, which I'm still in my late 40s. But anyhow, I would say about 2 years ago, I started to see the puffiness under the eye. It really got to be prevalent. It was something that I never really noticed before. So if I did have it before, I didn't really notice it. But all of a sudden, out of the blue, I started to notice it and did not like it. So I went on a search looking for what I could do to reduce that puffiness under the eyes. And I'm going to share that journey with you because I was planning to do a video maybe months ago, but I still didn't because I was still looking for that magic cream or that magic thing that would actually get rid of these bags. And as you can see, I'm up right now. I got up this morning and I had the puffiness under the eye. In fact, I have no makeup on right now so that you can see it. The only thing that I'm wearing is just something to darken my eyebrows and just a little bit of mascara. I have no, you can see I have no lashes on, of course. I don't even wear lashes like that. And just some lip gloss, that's it. I have nothing else. I have no makeup whatsoever on, so that you can see. And let me go a little bit closer, so because I can actually see it in the camera as I'm looking at it right now. Look at that. Okay, and here it looks darker actually than when I'm looking in my own mirror. So I was trying to figure out what to do with that. And one of the things, I'm trying to figure what was the one thing that I was using. Well, let me just start with my journey. Let me just tell you, okay. I started reading a number of things. Okay, these are some of the ways that you can get rid of it. One of the things was, and I just took it out, a spoon. You can put a spoon. You can put the spoon in the freezer and then put it under your eye. And it's really nice. It feels nice and cool. I like that. Okay, but when I get up in the morning, I don't have time to put a spoon under my eye and wait for it to work. So this is out, not working, not gonna do it. Can't do it. I don't have time for cucumbers. I don't have time for tea bags. I don't have time for that stuff, okay? In the mornings, especially, this is day to day, I'm seeing this. I do not have time to do preparations like that. So I went out and got some patches, and I'm leading into the patches because, once again, I don't have time for that. The patches that I got, and I had to because I don't have them anymore. I tried it a while ago. I was trying to save it, but I don't know where I put it. But there's this eye patch. It's called Yes to Cucumbers Soothing Two-Step Eye Kit, Depuffing Under Eye Mask, and Anti-Dark Circle Eye Treatment. I tried that, put the patches under the eyes, and they were nice and cool and refreshing, and they felt great. I'll give it that. It felt great. But once I took them off, my eyes seemed like they were a little red or a little irritated underneath. So once again, that's something that I'm not going to use on a daily. If I'm getting the eye puffiness every day, I'm not using these eye patches every day. In addition to that, the eye patches, I think I paid about this. It's $5.25 on, I guess this is Walmart's site that I'm looking at right now. I got mine from Ulta, and there was only one that came in the pack. So you had a pair of eye patches. It was only one. So once you're done with that, then what do? If you have it every day, if you have puffiness every day, are you going to go and spend $5 every day? I'm not doing that. That's a bill. So that was not feasible for me. Okay. Another thing that I tried was Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Anti-Puff Eye Roller. Okay, this is a roller, and I put this in the refrigerator as well. Okay, this roller right here, okay, has the roller, and let me see if you can, oh, does it have its name on it? Well, I just showed you the box. This is it right here. Okay, so this, I put it in the refrigerator, it cooled that off, and it felt kind of good, but you don't want to be aggressive with this because this can cause you to look like you have a black eye if you're not careful with the rolling, which I'm not going to do any of the rolling on my eyes right now. I'm not putting all this stuff on there. Actually, no, I actually could, but yeah, so there's all the rolling, and I feel like it actually puffs it up a little bit more. If you notice, and I feel, look at that. It looks like it's getting it nice and puffy for me. Okay, so what's supposed to be depuffing looks like it's helping to puff up a little bit more. Look at that, it looks puffy up under there. Okay, so if you do that too vigorously, for me, I felt like it made my eye look a little darker. And I stopped using it. I tried to go with it for a little while and give it a few weeks, and that's what I was really waiting on, to give some of these creams time to work and actually kick in. But it shouldn't have to take time to kick in. I need something that's going to work like magic. I want to be able to put it on and poof, it's gone. I don't want to wait 6 weeks for results. But this was not it for me. I will not buy this again. I'm not, you know, if you want to buy it and roll under the eyes, so be it. But for me, I'm not doing that again. Okay, that's, you know, so. The next thing that I bought was, this one is Rock, okay, excuse me, let me drink a little water. Feeling a little dry. So the multi-correction 5-in-1 eye cream, it says it improves the look of dark circles, puffiness, what happened in here? Dryness, dull tone, and wrinkles. Hexanol technology. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is what I bought. I figured this. Now, how much was this? I don't remember. I don't remember how much I paid for this one. But this is the tube that it comes in, and it's just a cream. Oh, I just dropped it all the way over there. It's gonna stay over there. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on. So, and I don't like, now, you know something, as a moisturizer, I mean, if you want that extra moisture under your skin, and I put this one in the refrigerator too. If you want that extra moisture under the skin, then so be it. You know, whatever. I have a cream that I use for my face. I have a moisturizer. I don't need yet another moisturizer to go under my eyes. I just don't feel that it's really necessary. I don't feel like I have under eye baggage, like, I mean, not baggage, but under eye wrinkles like that I need to manipulate underneath my eyes. I don't want to touch under my eyes that much because this skin is really delicate. But anyhow, I do have a cream that I use for my face. I don't see the need for yet another cream. And this cream, once again, I'm looking for it to get rid of it right away, and it didn't. It didn't do it. In fact, I think this was one of the ones that said, oh, keep applying it for 6 weeks. Okay, well, I'll be out of it probably in 6 weeks, and then I'll have to get some more. But we don't have to worry about that because it didn't do anything for my under eye bags either. It did nothing. So much for that. Okay, then I was going to go to Plexiderm. I said, you know what, I've been watching those infomercials. Well, no, I take that back. I haven't been watching them that heavily. I mean, it hasn't been that deep. But You know, I remember Plexiderm. Yeah, Plexiderm can actually get rid of those wrinkles. I mean, those under eye bags and stuff. So I'm gonna go and order that. Well, luckily for me, before I got to the Plexiderm, or did I go to their website? I may have gone to their website, and I think it was like $60. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But something halted me, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. An Amazon review. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you for your reviews, and thank you for those people who actually leave those reviews, because that helped me to make my decision. As you can see, I have no Plexiderm in the front of me, and the reason for that is I did not order it because of those reviews. So I'm on Amazon's website right now, and it's always a good idea to do some, you know, do a little research like that, which is something that I always drop the ball on. So let's see, I am on their site right now, and I went over to Plexiderm to see what people were saying about Plexiderm. And let's see, oh, here's the nice thing about Amazon is that they will tell you how many top positive reviews they have, and they will tell you how many top critical reviews they have. Okay, so you have a balanced idea, because I would hate for it to be the company that's, you know, going on there saying, oh yeah, our product is wonderful, and you think it's just a regular person, and it's not. But we have a decent amount here of people who are reporting. So let's see, and then, you know, you can make up your mind as to whether you want to drop that money or not. But let's see, it says here, for top positive reviews, they have 285 positive reviews. Okay. Top critical reviews, they have 691 critical reviews. That's a lot. That's more than the positive reviews, you know. And I understand sometimes people, they just won't, you know, won't say anything if it is good. But let's see what the person who wrote said about this. And I read several of them before I made up my mind, because, you know, I mean, different things happen to different people. You know, you can't always base it completely on their reviews, but when you see enough people saying certain things about it, it kind of gives you an idea. I'm only going to read one of them really quickly for you. It says, I should have read these reviews first. My complaints are exactly the same as everyone else's. On the infomercial, they said you could use moisturizer afterward, but you can't. I would have done just as well if I bought some Elmer's glue and applied it to my skin. Elmer's glue, and it would have been a lot cheaper. I should have known it was too good to be true. Okay, Elmer's glue. Now, I'm not going to read any of the other ones, but from what I remember reading in here, people were saying that they were putting it on their eyes. It was drying and caking, and it was making the matter worse, and it was not really getting rid of what they needed to get rid of. So after seeing several of those reviews, I decided I just wasn't going to drop the money on Plexiderm. So that was that. So what I did have, and I noticed it kind of helps a little bit, is some concealer. So I bought this some years ago, and I never was really into using concealer, but it does help if you want to kind of cover it up. Now, I've noticed that as the day goes on, that it goes away. Now, while I put this on here, I don't have a little sponge. I didn't bring one of those with me out here. I'm not in my wig today. I didn't want to film in there. So, okay, it kind of will, you could put a little concealer on just to kind of help hide the puffiness. But you know something, by the end of the day, like I said before, by the end of the day, I don't really see the puffiness, okay? And what I actually learned about that is that when you are laying in a horizontal position and you get up, all of that fluid accumulates into the eyes, and that is how you end up with the puffiness under the eyes. Okay, now that's Bobbi Brown. Now I think that if I were going to buy a concealer, I definitely would just kind of go to the mall and get the concealer because I like the feel of it. It's soft, it doesn't feel tacky or anything like that. I did buy 2 others just to see how they were and compare them to what I had from the mall, and they are, both of these are from Maybelline. Okay, one is called the Eraser. What is this? Eraser. I pulled the thing off, so I can't really see it that good. Efface, Eraser Efface. I really don't know what this is. I can't see it good, but this is what it looks like. I've already pulled the packaging off, so I can't really tell. In fact, let me just take it out. Looks like Effacer. That's what it looks like. I haven't really used this one that much. Okay, this one, I thought I was out of the Bobbi Brown, so I started using the Superstay. I'll just show you the package real quick. Okay. Oh. All right. This one I've used a little bit more than I have with this one, but this one, you just apply a little bit. I didn't really, well, this one was okay. Like I said before, I did start using this one, and at first I was kind of feeling like, well, this goes on a little bit rougher to me, and I don't really, I like the Bobbi Brown. I like that one way better. Now, I would blend this in a little bit more if I had my sponge, but I don't. Okay. But this one was fine. If I did not go to the store, I would get that. Oh, okay, so this one comes with some type of a sponge on the top. So you dap it. That hurts. Ooh. And then you rub it in. I don't want to rub underneath my eyes like this. Okay, so all right, whatever. I'm just gonna leave that on for now. Okay. But anyhow, makeup is something that you can actually use to kind of hide it in the meantime until you're able to get rid of the bags. But like I said, as the day goes on, they disappear for me. So I was still trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how am I going to get rid of these bags, when I stumbled onto someone on YouTube. His name is Dr. Eric Berg. I have been watching him before. He's the one that kind of got me started on the clean keto, and I really like him a lot, and I had lost him. I couldn't remember his name. I didn't know where to find his videos, and I was kind of giving up on keto anyway. So, but anyhow, somehow I found him yesterday, and he broke some things down about under eye bags, and I'm like, yes, everything you're saying is exactly what's happening. So let me give you the real skinny, real quick on this situation, and if you want to, you can go over to his video. I don't remember the name of the video, but I just told you the name of the person who gave me this information, and then I looked at it a little bit more. So after going onto his video on YouTube, he broke it down, and I'm going to break it down a little bit further and put it into what I gathered from it. Basically, okay, none of these creams are going to work, okay, for under eye bags, as I just said, okay. There is an underlying problem, and that underlying problem is either coming from your kidneys or your liver. And I was also reading in, where is it? I was also reading in health.harvard.ed. It's the Harvard, what is this? The Harvard Medical School, Harvard Health Publishing. I guess it's their blog. Okay, I was reading their information. It says, ask the doctor, baggy eyes. And it was pretty much the same information. Okay, it's some organs that are in your body that are helping to cause this. Basically what happens is, as you get older, your eye, the skin under your eyes gets thinner, okay? And then as you age, once again, then the gravity kind of makes them droop, okay? Well, I'm not experiencing the drooping part. I am experiencing puffiness under the eyes. So what's happening is in the body, you're accumulating water, all right? When you go to sleep, you're laying in a horizontal position, and that gives time for the veins to fill up with blood, and then there to be an excess of water underneath, and a persistence of that can indicate a possible problem with, like I said before, either your liver, your kidneys, or possibly even your heart, based on what I'm reading from Harvard. And I do believe this because I notice it more in the mornings. I do have that water accumulation. I have been having water accumulation in other parts of my body. And what was the other thing I'm having? Oh, I had gone to the doctor a couple of years back, and luckily for me, and they do not do this all the time for people, but I was able to get it done because of a prior history of cancer. I found out through an MRI. They did an MRI, and I found that I have started the, fatty liver. I have fatty liver. So a lot of that may have to do with my diet. I do attribute it to that, but I do remember prior to having the MRI done, I did have another primary, and for 2 years in a row, I was taking some medicines. I was taking a medicine in particular that he pointed out to me, and he said, listen, I need you to stop taking this because I have a feeling this is what's damaging, this is possibly damaging your liver. You want to get a handle on it right away. But I wasn't listening. I just was like, I'm going to take this medicine, and had to do with weight loss. So I didn't really listen to him, and I don't know with certainty, okay, I really don't know with certainty, but it possibly had an effect on my liver, okay, that medication. So for me, I can't really say that this is necessarily food induced, although my diet does suck, okay. But anyhow, what the doctor was saying on the video was that, number one, you're eating too much protein. Okay, you've got to eat somewhere between 3 and 5 ounces. I'm not sure exactly. You have to watch the video, but you want to stay low in the protein area. Do your research on that one. But you want to keep your protein level low. Okay, now I know that I have been eating meat a little bit more because of the whole keto situation, and sometimes you can go overboard with that and eat too much. So that was one issue that I think is contributing to it. So I'm going to have to cut back on the amount of protein, and I really have to track it good because there are other foods that you don't realize have protein in them that can raise that up. So I want to cut back on my protein. I think that that will have something to do with helping my under eye puffiness. The other thing that he mentioned was not enough vegetables. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, he is talking my language. Yes, I do not eat enough vegetables. I barely get vegetables as is. I mean, I'm really bad. Hated vegetables when I was a kid, and now that I'm an adult, I'm like, So, yeah, I gotta put those vegetables. Now, I will eat salad from time to time, but once again, it's just really not enough. And based on what he's saying 7 cups. 7 cups of vegetables? 7 cups of vegetables. I can barely get 1 in there, okay? I don't know how I'm gonna get 7 in there, but if I get 7, I'm gonna let you know what I did. For somebody who does not really care to eat vegetables, that's not my main thing. So yeah, 7 cups of vegetables is what we need. So, and then potassium. He says that if you're eating enough vegetables, you're going to get the potassium, or you can supplement. So since I am right now, I want to do something like right now. I'm one of those right now people. I got to give it right now. I need it right now. So I got me some potassium pills. Now I bought this before. I actually had this before probably for this very thing, and I lost them. I don't know where they are. Can't find them. But anyhow, I went and bought some more. I started taking them yesterday, so today was my second day actually taking them, and I will come back a little bit later with a video to talk about how I did, you know, whether, you know, cutting back on the protein, upping the vegetables, and I probably won't have to add these if I up the vegetables, but right now I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to use this for 14 days, and let's see whether it actually makes a difference with my eye puffiness. So I'm going to be ending this video right now. If you have a cream that you have tried, if you've tried Plexiderm, if you've tried any other kind of eye cream under your eyes. Oh, there was another story I was going to tell you, but it's too late now. I'm not going to bother about the Ulta lady putting cream under my eyes and looking like, you know, I got punched in the eye, $75 cream, whatever, I just told it. Okay, so anyhow, I'm going to end this video right now, but just to recap on what I said, if you are interested in doing the same thing as me, please leave me comments afterwards and let me know how this went for you, you know, with cutting back on protein, upping your vegetables. If you choose to take the supplement, let me know. And oh, what I forgot to mention, which I did and got off the subject, if you are using any kind of eye cream that did help and it did get rid of it right away, let me know something in the comments. All right, so anyhow, until then, I'm out, and enjoy your day. Bye, divas.